your shoulder makes your skin crawl. And we only come alive after nightfall. I've been singing in the shadows, slipping through the streets. Roll up right beside you, I'll right to my feet. Something's right behind you, hope that it's not me. Something's right behind you.
Alrighty, welcome to the Cypher. First off, before this video starts, I want to give a big shout out to everybody at TTT, my locals, Kai, everybody. Thank you guys for all the support. Rain, everybody, literally everybody at the shop. I can't name you all for the start of this video because it'd be a long list. But I want to say how much I appreciate every one of y'all who like, comment, subscribe. Tell me that I misplayed. Tell me that I was cheating, but you know, misplays, cheating, whatever. But so, with that out of the way, I want to bring you guys a deck that I'm kind of interested in, but I don't know how I want to play it or how I should play it. It's the Memento. It came out in the whatever the duelist was, the set that came out just recently, and I want to just bring you the deck for I think it's like 41, 42 cards. I can't remember, but let's get right into it. So we play the big monster. This is basically your combined creation. This is the boss monster you always win in the board order. This is the only card you're really going to be summoning. It has 5,000 attack, 5,000 defense. And what it does is it can special summon itself from hand or grave by banishing, well, shuffling back different, 5 different Memento monsters. And then it has a second effect. If my opponent activates a card or effect, I can activate this effect to let me summon a Memento monster from my hand or graveyard. This is your boss monster. This is what you always want to have on the field. The second best card, well, I think they're all pretty decent, I guess, is we play 3 of the Angel Witch. What she does on normal specials, she can search any Memento monster. And then she has a second effect. They all have the same effect of it destroying a Memento monster you control. Doesn't target, by the way. So what she does is, her second effect, you target a level 2 or lower Memento monster in grave, destroy Memento monster control, and it'll summon the other one. So on normal special, this searches any Memento monster. She has to be played at 3 because she's essentially part of your so-called combo. The next one is Mace. They all, like I said, they all have the same effect. Mace has a quick effect on your opponent's main phase while you control the combined creation. What it does is it lets you basically change the part of one of your opponent's monsters. And then it has a second effect, just like all the other ones. You activate the effect by destroying another Memento monster. It can be itself, and this adds any Memento card. So this is essentially one of the best cards that you want to play because it adds you any of the cards, like your spells and your traps. The next one, Dark Blade. So what Dark Blade does, so his on-summon effect doesn't search, but it lets you pop back row. If it's normal special, you can discard a Memento card, target one spell trap your controls, and destroy it. And then during the main phase, you can activate the effect, destroy a Memento monster you control. And then this will special summon a level 3 or lower Memento monster. Which normally it's probably Angel Witch if you haven't already used it. And it's a 4, so. And this deck, none of them are the same types. So, you know, keep that in mind. This is the horse. Tang Sudo no Gashi, I don't know what's the name. But what this does is if you do not control any of the face-up monsters except this, like a Memento monster, you can special summon from the hand. And then its effect is, during the main phase, you can destroy one Memento monster you control, so it can be it or any other ones. But it lets you summon up to that monster's level or lower. So if you destroy this, you can summon up to 5. If you destroy the big one, you can summon up to like 11, I think, is what its level is. And then, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So it's an extender, and it lets you just summon all your names from the deck. So the last 3 Memento monsters, this is Goblin. Most people play 1 of this, but I like 2, just because like this is another name you can dump and have in hand. It has a quick effect, main phase effect on your opponent's turn that it makes your Memento monsters cannot be targeted. And then its second effect, excuse me, is you can destroy a Memento monster you control. It lets you foolish 2 Memento cards, any monster, spell, or trap. So essentially, it just helps you combine with the field spell. It's very vital to your combo or your setup. And the last one is the last name. We play basically the reskin of Trihorn Dragon. If you have 3 Memento monsters with different names engraved, you can special summon it. It's 2850, so it's kind of big. And then it has a second effect. if this is destroyed by card effects, so if one of your Memento monsters or anything destroys it by card effects, you can activate the effect to destroy 3 face-up cards in the field, including a Memento monster. So like you can destroy these, put them in grave, out 3 face-up cards. Like it's pretty good. And that's it for the Memento monsters. So the next is our non-engine that we play for monsters. This card is, I don't know about it, but I just decided to play 2 nib. You probably don't need to play this card. This can literally be anything else, like hand trap wise, because you probably don't want to play this because it doesn't work with your horse. But I just decided to play it just like going second. You just need something. They give me the Embers. And last I played 3 Ash. You have a lot of versatility with your non-engine, but I decided to play these right now. This is a test build, so to speak. So we make the changes as we go along. Onto the spells. So I'm trying out 1 Boneback. What Boneback does is a quick play. So if any of your Memento monsters leaves the field by my opponent's card, I just affect just card. I can summon, it allows you to summon a combined dragon or combined creation from your hand or deck, ignoring a summoning condition. So essentially it's just a way to cheat him out. And then what's really important about this card is the graveyard effect. If a Memento card moves from your graveyard or monster moves out of your graveyard, you can banish this and summon as many Memento monsters with different names from your deck. So essentially you can summon 5. And reason that would ever come up is because most of these are darks, so they can be DD Crow, Bestial, stuff like that, and that just helps you play. The rest is probably the best. Bone Party. Bone Party lets you destroy a Memento monster in your hand or face up on the field. And then you can take a Memento monster with a different name and either add it or summon it. Card's really good. And then its graveyard effect, you can banish it. It lets you do piercing damage when a Memento monster battles. But this is a quick play, so you can do it on your opponent's turn, you can do your turn. It helps you get like big ones out of your hand, stuff like that. Next is the field spell. So we play 3. The field spells, you need this, you need to see it. So we also play a Terraforming. You need to see this card. When a Memento monster battles, your opponent cannot activate any spells or traps until in the damage calculation. And then if a Memento monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect, that's either by your opponent destroying them or you destroying them, you can target one of them and summon it back. Especially when one response with a level lower from your hand and grave. Sorry, it didn't like reborn the same one, but excuse me, like if any of your Memento monsters get destroyed, basically you can revive one from grave or special one from hand. And then what's more important is the second effect, the end phase on your turn. It lets you reset any of your Memento spells and traps. And that comes up a lot. Because if you use Goblin to dump on your turn, you can use the field spell to set it. And then you can use Mace to add the other one. Next for non-engine, we just play 3 Prosperity because your XX is literally free. And then we play 1 Rhoda, 1 Callby. And then what I'm on is Super Poly. I've seen a lot of lists play this just because like so your XX free. And this it's just, I don't know, it's just general card. And then the last 2 of the Memento cards, Fracture Dance and Cranium Burst. This is the one you always want to reset off the field spell. And this is just one that you can search off of Mace. So what this does, this is basically a blockout, so to speak. If you control a mental monster, you can pop it. But if you control, your combined creation, this can pop 2. And then it has a graveyard effect. You can banish it, and then it makes your opponent's monsters lose 1,000 attack until the end of this turn. And then this one, this is basically your normal inboard is like these 2. So while this is on the field, you can activate this. It's once per chain. When a monster effect activates an effect on the field, you can make this lose exactly 1,000 attack defense, and then it'll negate that effect. And it's once per chain. You can do it up to 5 times. But the second thing about this card, it's on the field. So hand effects, grave effects, banish effects, you can't do anything about it. And then oh, so what is it? While you control Memento monsters, they must attack the highest attack. So basically, if I control this and any of my little ones, they have to attack this. And you can keep summoning this at 5k, so they have to attack this. And this has another effect. If it's the only monster you control, like Memento-wise, like if you don't control any other monsters, they can attack all your opponent's monsters once each. But that's it for that. And the last 2 cards are Tikaboo, because like I said, this deck doesn't have the same types. This should be 3 Tikaboo, but I'm just testing 2 for right now. but you can probably cut nibs, whatever. You should also play in perm too, but I just didn't have them, so. We're going into the extra deck real quick. Extra deck is just a Zeus package because you always end up with 4s. Link Revo, Anima, Phoenix, Unicorn, Axis Kotalker, and Underworld. Because sometimes you do spam the board really easily, so you can utilize all those. And then next we play just super poly targets. Play a bunch of them. We play six super poly targets. So that's pretty standard. And then my side deck is literally whatever you want to play. I just have to play 2 Lancia, 3 Alpha, 3 different rarity droplets, 3 Dark Rulers, a Duster, and there's 3 inlay matches. But yep, that is it. I have not got videos of this deck yet. I'm still working on it to see how I want to fine tune it. I think the deck's kind of fun. It's definitely just a very fun deck in general. But I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Let me know what you think. If you have a list that you would like me to try with this deck, drop it down in the comments, and we can make the tweaks and changes and probably get that on video. Until then, thank you guys for everything you do. I love you. I appreciate your support. And like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you in the next one.
Like